Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von Let's Play Game of Thrones, das Rollenspiel. Im Hintergrund hören wir richtig schöne, ruhige Musik. Wirklich. Meine Lieblingsmusik bisher. Ich möchte gerne... Achso, ist ja abgeschlossen. Ich wollte gerade sagen, ich möchte gerne zu Jenna. Die hat ja noch alles verbarrikadiert. Dann reden wir mal mit Ethan von der Weite. Komisch, dass die Leute alle immer von der Weite heißen, genau wie der andere Typ, da mit dem wir mit Alester gearbeitet haben. Die aber in der Flusslande zu Hause sind, die Burgholz. Das macht irgendwie keinen Sinn, weil die Weite ist ja Tyrellland und nicht, nee, warte, doch. Flusslande oder Westerlande? Ich weiß es gerade nicht.
Ethan, my friend. You're here just at the right time.
Gods be good, Andrew. I'm a knight now. Try to remember that in the presence of strangers.
My apologies, sir. This is Mors. He is with the young girl, Jane.
That's Sir Westford to you.
So you were a knight, Sir Westford. That explains a lot. I've never seen a member of the Night's Watch fight like you before.
Indeed. My men told me you were the warrior himself returned. But please forgive us, sir. I failed in one of my duties. I am Sir Ethan of the Reach, captain of Lord Arryn's guard. I assume Andrew has told you how grave the situation is. As we speak, Valar is directing the larger part of his army towards us.
Jane, what are you doing here? You should have stayed away.
My belly. Mors. I think something's wrong with the baby.
Black blood. This just gets worse and worse.
We cannot linger here, Sir Westford. We must leave as soon as possible.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
To my master's stronghold, Castlewood. It is but half a day from here. If we leave now, we could be there by tomorrow afternoon. I'll wager that Maester Martin will be able to help your friend.
A maester? Did you hear that, Mors?
Yes, but please, we must leave within the hour. If we do not, none of us will leave here alive.
We'll take care of you, my girl. You need treatment. Lead us.
So, treffen sich jetzt Mors und Alester. Ich hatte sowieso damit gerechnet, dass Alester irgendwie auftaucht. Die war ein bisschen enttäuscht, als dann dieser Andrew da auf der Bildfläche erschien. Alle Charakterzüge verleihen eurem Helden, keine Ahnung. Eure Gruppe wird hier die Nacht verbringen. Nutzt die Zeit, um mehr über eure neuen Begleiter zu erfahren. Okay, sprecht mit Jenna. Oder Jane. Komisch, sie wird hier Jenna einmal geschrieben, aber die sagen alle Jane zu ihr. Ihr müsst auch mal den englischen Text aktivieren und zu gucken, wie die wirklich heißt. Also wenn da... Weil Jane wird ja anders geschrieben.
How do you feel now?
I'm better.
Are you sure you're hiding nothing from me?
No, don't worry. It's just that when the soldiers started breaking down the doors, I feared for my child's life. I was stuck there and the pain was worsening. I thought it had something to do with the baby. I tried to remain calm. But when everything started to calm down, I had to come to you as quickly as I could. But now that things are quiet, I am a little better. I assure you.
Glad to hear it.
Mors, there are some things about me you should know. But I don't know where to begin.
So, let me ask you then.
Very well.
Jane, with that silver head of hair, you are a Targaryen, are you not?
Yes. My father was Aerys II, the Mad.
You're the former king's daughter. That explains a lot. It may also make our lives harder in the future.
I'm used to that. I have always led a difficult life, Mors.
I can well imagine. I remember the day I left for the wall. Robert Baratheon launched a great purge on all those with the blood of the dragon.
Despite everything, I have never blamed Robert. The Targaryens and Aerys the Mad were particularly vile and cruel people. When my mother served at the court, that madman raped and maimed her. So yes, I spent all of my childhood running and hiding with my mother. At the start of it all, I thought we were playing a game. That is, until my mother revealed the truth of my origins to me. Since then, I've wanted nothing to do with these people. My child will not have that bloodline's cursed head of hair, but with a mother as my witness, the raven black hair of his father instead.
Raven black? Are you saying that King Robert is the father of your child?
I'm quite sure of it, yes. This has to be why John Arryn offered me his help and protection. It's also the reason I traveled north. I was supposed to be safe there.
And the king? Does he know you're with child?
I very much doubt it. He doesn't seem at all interested in such matters.
You should have told me of all this before we left.
I'm sorry, Mors. If I had known who you truly were, I would have confessed this a long time ago.
Well, I understand better now why you wished to conceal your identity when we found you.
Yes, it has become a habit of mine whilst traveling. I have to wear a hood to hide my hair, as it attracts too much attention.
You should know that I also have a few secrets that could make me an outcast.
Are you speaking of the fact that you disobeyed your liege lord?
No. At the wall, we leave our past behind. Only the Lord Commander has heard of mine. It's just that there is an animal side to me, which makes people distrust me. And yet they know so little of it.
It is true that some common courtesy would befit you.
I won't argue that.
So, sprechen mit Ethan. Machen wir auch noch. Also ist sie ein Bastardmädchen, was einen Bastard zur Welt bringen wird? Na super. Das ist ja eine richtig coole Kombination. Weil, zählt er auch als Bastard, wenn sie aus einer Vergewaltigung hervorkommt, oder? Weiß es gerade nicht. Andrew.
Ah, our valiant black brother. Tell me, Sir Westford, from the impressive way you fight, it would seem you are no stranger to war.
I would rather not talk of such matters.
Shame. I would like to learn more about you.
Ach komm, wir wollen ja auch was über die erfahren.
I don't like those with two faces. But as you fought by my side, I'll make an exception.
You have nothing to fear from us, sir. We are allies.
Allies? That remains to be seen. I know nothing of your lord, nor of your motives.
Your distrust saddens me. Let us prove to you that we are worthy of your trust. Once we've healed your friend, I believe you'll no longer doubt us.
We'll see.
Hä? Aber er hat nie wirklich eine Ausnahme gemacht.
Is there anything else, sir?
I would like to know more of Valar. How did he rise so high? Why does he command so many men? Tell me everything you know.
I am unaware of all the details. I have rarely succeeded in getting close to him. All I can tell you is that he has won himself a fearsome reputation, and that this brought him to the attention of the Queen. After receiving news of Jon not long ago, he decided to travel north himself. I was able to speak with some of his men as we traveled, and I heard various rumors about him. They seemed to fear him. Some even claim that there is something unnatural about his success.
Horseshit. I know how fearful soldiers can get about their superiors. It's nothing but idle gossip.
I can only hope that you are right.
I knew Valar during Robert's rebellion. He was a devious bully who would step on others just to get noticed. I can well imagine that he's still the same, even now.
I don't know, sir. I can only advise you not to underestimate him. Now, if you don't mind, I will try and rest a little.
Ja. So, und Ethan von der Weite.
There you are, Sir Westford. Tell me, I've been wondering. Andrew told us you were a man of the Night's Watch. If you are indeed a sworn brother, how is it we find you in the middle of the Riverlands in the company of a young woman?
I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch, and it is my mission to protect this young woman. Here is the official document that proves it.
I see. I've already heard talk of you, Sir Westford. You distinguished yourself in battle many times during Robert's rebellion. In fact, I saw for myself a little while ago. I don't really know your story, but I don't believe the Wall is a place for a warrior such as yourself.
In truth, I prefer the shadow of the Wall to the intrigues of the South.
Wise words. Games of power do not interest me either. I'm content simply to serve my lord with honor. And your friend, how is she?
She is feeling better. Why does it interest you?
My lord told me to take particular care of her.
I see. And why would that be?
Sorry, but I don't know. You will be able to ask my lord questions at your leisure, as soon as you see him.
Believe me, I intend to.
Good. I still have to organize the watch for the end of this stop. You should try to get some rest too.
Sprecht mit Jane, wenn ihr bereit seid, eure Reise fortzusetzen. Wo soll ich nochmal mit Ethan sprechen? Ja, mache ich auch nochmal.
What more can I do for you, sir?
I would like to ask you something.
What about?
How does a young man like yourself become captain of the Lord's Guard?
I may look young, but don't be deceived, sir. I know how to keep a cool head when the enemy charges.
Ah, you've been to war, eh? Which one?
When the Greyjoys claimed their independence and burned the Lannister fleet, I was among those who drove them back. And let me tell you, a battle at sea cannot be compared to a battle on land. I've seen more men drown than be killed by enemy swords. I myself ended up having to fight without armor, and if I hadn't, I'd be dead by now.
I understand. It's a brave man who dares remove his armor.
That is exactly what Lord Halton said when he took me into his service and knighted me. Since then, I have risen to the rank of Captain of the Guard. I hope always to live up to his expectations.
I hope so too, Knight.
Jane.
Mors, we have not yet spoken of what we found behind the house.
I cannot understand what happened. They were supposed to be safe. Few people know this place exists. It should never have happened.
Mors, I am truly sorry.
It is strange. Someone went to the trouble of burying them. And from the weather-worn state of the tombstones, I'd say it happened some time ago.
What should we do?
I will find those who did this, and they will pay for what they've done. I swear it.
I understand.
You seem anxious again.
I am. Everyone here seems to have their eyes fixed on me. I do not know what to make of it.
If they were enemies of ours, they would already have killed us. Without their help, I don't believe we would have escaped Valar's soldiers.
Yet I don't trust them.
Nor me.
I fear for the baby. I don't know what might happen if I don't see a maester soon.
You will be able to see them, Maester. But let's keep our visit as short as possible, and I'll think of where to go next. I'll you rest some more.
Thank you, Mors. Thank you for everything.
Go and get a little rest. The end of this journey will be rough.
You're right. You should rest too, if you can.
Okay, Burgholz wird schon wieder geladen. Aber jetzt treffen sich doch mal endlich Alester und Mors. Ich will wissen, wie die aufeinander reagieren.
Here we are at Castle Wood, the stronghold of House Halton. This fortress was built on Blackwater Rush, making the river a natural part of the wall's defences. Lord Halton should be waiting for us inside, in the Great Hall.
Be brave, my lady. Our maester will ease your mind, I'm sure.
We will follow you.
Na. Seht euch in eurer Umgebung genau um. Mors Hund kann selbst durch enge Durchgänge gelangen. Ja, aber ich spiele nicht gerne mit dem Hund, muss ich ganz ehrlich sagen. Ich finde ein bisschen nervig. Huch. Ein Ehrengast werden wir erwartet. Okay. Von Alester sehe ich allerdings nichts. Arwen Halton.
Ah, at last, my guests of honor. I am Arwood Halton, Lord of Castlewood. You are most welcome here.
Lord Halton, thank you for the precious help you have given us.
Do not mention it, my lady. My men have told me of your condition. I inform my Maester of your arrival. He is ready to see you immediately.
Very well.
Let us go and see the Meister.
Mors, don't worry about me. I can manage it alone from here.
We shall go together. I would like to see this Meister too.
Good. Very well.
You will find the Meister in a room nearby. Go left as you leave here. Marianne, you shall accompany our guest. After that, you will go and ensure that our other guest has everything he needs.
Yes, Uncle.
Wo sollen die sein? Ach, da unten. So. Hi. Lass mich mal eben durch. Da ist der Meister Martin.
You are the young woman whom Lord Arryn told me of? Come in and make yourself at ease.
There, Mors. Thank you for accompanying me. But we really must be left alone for now.
So be it. Take care of her, Meister.
Do not worry yourself. After you, my lady.
Oh. Muss ich mal wieder niesen. So ein Mist. So, Arwen. Was ist das jetzt vor? Beziehungsweise, warte, ich möchte erst den Archiveintrag. Haus Harten. Und ein Siegel der Erkenntnis.
Oh, there you are. I hope you feel reassured. You care considerably for this young girl.
It's true, but I have good reasons that I'd prefer to keep to myself.
I see. I was led to believe you were in the Night's Watch.
That's right.
It is a rare sight to see a black brother so far from the wall.
The Lord Commander made me a recruiter. As such, I go where I see fit.
Yes, I heard of your appointment. I know of you, Sir Westford.
Oh, really?
Please, do not take offense. I can assure you that you have nothing to fear from me, sir. Your name is well known to me. Of all the brave knights of Robert's rebellion who live on in memory, you are undoubtedly one of my favorites. One of two heroes of the Battle of Stag's Mount. At the time, some said that on a battlefield, you were worth 10 men.
Time often twists the truth. A stream becomes a flooded river. A cottage becomes a castle.
It's true. But tales of you are not that far from the truth, according to my men.
I don't see where you are going with this.
Well, please excuse this crude question. But how could someone of your stature end up at the wall?
Was hat der denn für einen Helm hier im Hintergrund? Man sieht ja gar nichts.
During the sack of King's Landing, I received a direct order from my liege lord, asking me to murder a woman and her children. I did what I thought just, and in doing so, disobeyed him. But alas, it wasn't enough to save them.
Ah, I understand now. Allow me to tell you what I think of this tragic event. I hope you will take my curiosity as a mark of respect.
I will be the judge of that.
Very well. If I remember rightly, House Westford were bannermen to the Lannisters. Your liege lord must be none other than the ruthless Tywin Lannister. Reliable sources tell me that you were sent to the wall a little before Robert Baratheon became king, for reasons that escaped me at the time. But I think I understand now. I'll wager that Tywin entrusted you with the most disgraceful of missions that day. That of murdering Alia Martell, Prince Rhaegar Targaryen's wife and her children. Perhaps you refused through loyalty to your old king, Aerys Targaryen. Tell me.
No, I was not fond of the Mad King. But even so, I could never murder a woman and her children, whatever my oath.
I was not far from the truth. Anyway, I was right about one thing. You are a worthy man, Sir Westford. If you accept, we'll discuss this further over the dinner I have prepared in honor of your arrival. Please, find your lady friend and join us for dinner.
So, ich würde aber sagen, hier beenden wir die Folge und ich mache mal Schlusswort und sage Tschüss, bis zum nächsten Mal, wenn es wieder als Let's Play Game of Thrones, das Rollenspiel. Und bis dahin, macht's gut.